After the very disappointing main course and the main reason why we booked this place for the beef Wellington, they had the audacity to serve us these 99-cent store Christmas cookies.
Am I the only one who thinks going to a sit-down restaurant isn't even worth it anymore?
The CEO of Chipotle is saying, if you're broke, then Chipotle is not the place for you.
Welcome back to another video. I'm the Old Wallet, and today we're going to be taking a look at the restaurant industry and just how much it has fallen. Before we dive into it, if you like this content, please drop a like on the video. As always, guys, let me hear your thoughts down below and subscribe to the channel.
Why do so many restaurants have hidden fees nowadays? You go to a restaurant, the burger is $16 because they hate you. Fries are not included. And then you get the bill, and then not only is there tax, there's also a credit card surcharge fee, a service fee, but don't worry, you're still expected to tip on top of the service fee. And by the way, you probably went up and ordered from a screen yourself. You probably didn't even talk to a human being, because why would you be expected to talk to the person giving you service? I mean, who do restaurants think they are? Airlines? It's like trying to go to any restaurant is like trying to go to a budget airline. It doesn't even matter if it's a fancy restaurant. They will still charge you a credit card surcharge fee. Hey man, that's just the cost of doing business. I want complete transparency in your pricing like I'm on Airbnb. At this point, why even put the prices on the menu if they're gonna be anywhere from 25 to 35% higher than what is on the menu already? It is ridiculous.
The restaurant industry really has taken a turn for the worse. Going out to dinner now with a family of 4 or more is $100 minimum. And we're going to look more into some of these insane fees that they charge. But it's not just that. The quality has dipped so much to the point where it's not even worth it anymore. The portions are down. The service is worse. Everything about it seems worse, honestly. I've never done a dine and dash, but let me tell you, the one time I saw service charge on my receipt, I considered it.
So Chipotle is raising their prices again. And apparently, the CEO of Chipotle is saying, if you're broke, then Chipotle is not the place for you. I mean, that's what he's saying in so many words. Basically, he's saying that their core customer base, 60% of their core customer base are people who make over $100,000 a year. Yeah. So basically, they're saying that the majority of their customers, 60%, make over $100,000 a year. Therefore, they won't mind the 1% to 2% price increase because they can basically afford it. And those are the people they are targeting for as their core audience regarding their new price increase. So basically, if you're broke, Chipotle is not the spot for you. Do not go to Chipotle. Their core customers are at $100,000 a year. They're confident that they can lean into that group a more meaningful way.
Man, I remember going to Chipotle like 10 years ago. You get a fat bowl for like $7. It has been quite the downfall for them the past 10 years or so, because it seems like they're just raising their prices every quarter. That's actually crazy. The CEO of Chipotle needs to get checked and humbled. Wow. Chipotle branding themselves as luxury food is crazy work. Simple solution. Chipotle is trash. Go to Qdoba. The same Chipotle that never has all the ingredients available, increasing prices, but not the portions. All right, so I wanted to go find the official audio of the CEO actually saying that to see if this was true, and here it is.
We learned that 60% of our core users are over $100,000 a year in income, in average household income. That gives us confidence that we can lean into that group in a more meaningful way, whether it's the solo occasion and or group occasions, to really drive meaningful transaction performance in the year.
I'm really interested to see where they got that stat from. 60% of your customers are coming from $100,000 incomes? Nah, I don't know about that. I don't know about that. And even if it was, why are you raising the price on everyone? I'm sure the quality or the portions isn't going to change at all. You're just raising the price just to raise the price. They can lean into bankruptcy in a more meaningful way. As an over $100,000 household, Chipotle never gets our business. Why spend $30 on that when you can spend the same amount at an authentic Mexican restaurant and get double the food? Lean into it all you want. I'm over 100K and I haven't been to Chipotle in years because of the cost. When they close their doors, we can play this over the intercom.
The worst thing is, after a wonderful night, is when you get charged a kitchen fee, 4% kitchen fee. What the is that? Here we go again. So this happened again here in California, in Santa Monica. Had a great night. We were celebrating. The food was great. I mean, we had no idea that so many things. So we ordered 2 shots of tequila, and we were like, oh, house tequila is fine. We got charged $36 for 2 shots. What the F? And then not only that, that's like $18 a shot. Not to mention the kitchen fee, 4%. I mean, the food was good and all, but like, come on. Like, why do you do that? No one even informed us about this. And then as soon as the check arrives, you know, they come with like the actual machine, and they make you like select the tip option right away. And the lowest tip option is 20%, 22%, 25%. I mean, that's okay. But like, if 20% is like the minimum you guys require on top of the 4% and the tax that you added on top of that, and the $18 shot, I wasn't happy about that. But we had such a great night, but that just left a bad taste in my mouth. You know what I mean? Who else is having the same problem?
So not only are we paying astronomical prices for the food and the drinks and all that, we're also paying the employee's salary as well, I guess. A 4% kitchen fee is insane, on top of a 20% minimum tip, and I'm all for tipping, especially for somebody who's doing a great job serving. And I know that's how a lot of waiters and waitresses make money, is through their tips. But come on, man, a 4% kitchen fee to ask your customers to basically pay the salary of your chefs and your cooks is ridiculous. That kitchen fee would be coming right out of the tip. That 20% is now 16%. They are trying to brainwash us into starting to tip 20 to 25%. Restaurants want you to pay the wages of their workers. Those 2 shots paid the entire bottle at Costco. I'd subtract that from the tip. They're tripping. What's next? A sitting fee or a washroom fee?
All right, Vegas, here we go again. These hidden fees, I'm telling you. So if you haven't seen my last video, check it out. But this is proof right here. I literally got receipts. So this tourist right here comes to Vegas, goes to Hell's Kitchen, has a summer sampler right up there for $80. He gets his tax, 6 something, a tip already charged to him for almost $15, and then his total. And then they have the audacity to put down here, gratuity not included. Here's your options for the tip. So who keeps this? The restaurant? I'm telling you, this is getting out of hand, these hidden fees, and it's making our tourists lose faith in the business that we're running here in Vegas. They are. They're getting nickel and dimed all the way down the strip. Stuff like this. I'm telling you, this is hurting us, Vegas. This is hurting us. It's shady, it's sneaky, and it's making our tourists lose trust in visiting Vegas.
So now even Gordon Ramsay's restaurant, Hell's Kitchen in Vegas, is charging you a tip, which really isn't anything new, but they also put a gratuity guide at the bottom to ask for more tip. And it makes you ask, like this guy did, where is the original tip going? The crazy thing is, I remember just going to a restaurant, getting the receipt, and then I'm just looking at the total and I'm calculating my tip off the total. And then I just write that in and sign my name. Now you have to scan the receipt up and down to make sure you're not getting hit with any hidden fees or anything. I just wouldn't tip. This tipping culture should end. Employees should pay their workers. I'm too European for this. What are they gonna do? Not let you leave? Circle the tip and write already given.
Am I the only one who thinks going to a sit-down restaurant isn't even worth it anymore? For 2 people with tip and tax, you're spending a bare minimum of $50. If you get appetizers and drinks, that could easily be $80 to $100. Now, we go out for food like once or twice a week, and unless it's a celebration or we're going out with friends or family, we're just getting takeout. It's Chipotle, it's bibimbap, it's kava, right? That's it. It just makes no sense to spend $50 on a mid-tier sit-down meal when we can spend $17 and eat at home.
He's right. It's just not worth it anymore. The quality is worse. The service is worse. The portions are worse. The only upside of eating out is strictly for the convenience, in my opinion. It's so you don't have to cook and do the dishes and deal with all that hassle. It's hard to find any other benefits to eat out, honestly. Every time I walk out of the house, I feel like I spend $200. Cook at home, spent $30 for 2 at a fast food place. Restaurants are horrible. My cooking is better. Every restaurant has increased prices and service/quality has simultaneously decreased. I'm going nowhere.
Part 3 of LA Fine Dining is a scam and I'm done pretending. If you've been following along with this story, you probably already know about our sad piece of beef Wellington that we got for $140. Now, this is what they served us as our dessert.
Savor it, it's the best part.
Now I'm just
just waiting for my Swiss Miss milk chocolate.
After the very disappointing main course and the main reason why we booked this place for the beef Wellington, they had the audacity to serve us these 99-cent store Christmas cookies. These cookies were so stale I wouldn't even serve them to my dog. Imagine paying $300 for a meal expecting fine dining and getting garbage food served on pretty plates. Straight out of a box.
Do we prepay for that?
Yeah. $140 per person. $140 per person. What a joke.
$140 per person getting store-bought Christmas cookies for dessert. I mean, I want to say I'm surprised, but none of this really surprises me anymore. I would never go to these high-end restaurants. I'd just be too scared I'm about to waste $300. I mean, even the main course was a disappointment. My girlfriend worked at Cisco Foods. She was in accounting. She said 90% of fine dining restaurants buy food from them. 90%. Poverty saves me again. The thing that makes me mad about this is there were likely people who can't typically afford $140 per person who saved up for a special meal with that someone and they got all that. Cheesecake Factory would never. Those cookies are diabolical.
You've probably seen this video on your feed. It shows a Milpitas restaurant employee throwing frozen ribs onto the ground. This is outside of Fa Love on North Milpitas Boulevard. Someone standing on the rooftop shot the video and posted it on social media. It went viral instantly and raised some serious questions about the restaurant.
This is what you're getting: frozen ribs, frozen food, and then obviously throwing them on the ground outside is just absolutely insane. To be wearing gloves but throwing meat on the ground to serve people is insane. As a line cook at a small restaurant, this guy 100% was told by the head chef to do this. Everywhere does probably break health codes, yeah, but I'd never seen this at a restaurant I work with. We always thawed with running water. All right, and then this is what all of this has led to. 6 p.m. peak dinner time, the restaurant is completely empty. And yeah, this is a TGI Fridays, but there's videos like this all over the internet. So many restaurants are empty. All right, that's all I got for you for today. If you like this content, please drop a like on the video. As always, guys, let me hear your thoughts down below and subscribe to the channel.